Okay guys, what's up? It's Adam again. Team Luxec, obviously you know what this channel is because you're on it. I want to have a card discussion, but I just realized I don't know the name of the card I want to discuss. So darn it. But it's okay, because I think everyone knows what the card is. It's the newest card out of Dragons of Legend as of today. The one that lets you special summon or target as many monsters in your graveyard as possible. Special summon them, then take 1,000 points of damage per monster. Special summon this way. You cannot conduct your battle phase turn to activate this effect. You can only activate this card once per turn. So, I read the card at first. I thought, okay, no battle phase. It's not that big of a deal. Because, I mean, really, it really isn't. Like, it's going to be the same thing as Pot of Dichotomy is currently and Pot of Duality used to be. Or Duality was not seen play because you cannot special summon. People are like, oh, I don't want to not be able to special summon. That's like pulling to the game to do that stuff. So Pot of Duality was not popular at the beginning, then it shot up to $300. So, and Dichotomy is the same way currently. Oh, I can't conduct my battle phase? No, I don't want to do that. What? It's fine. Like, it doesn't matter. You can get, like, perfect setup. You don't need a battle phase, because, like, it's going to be hard to break a board like that. So, immediately, I thought of something like plants or mythic rulers could abuse this card the most. Where you would be, special summoning, like, a million guys from the graveyard, and, mythic rulers. Special summon, like 2 Felgrands, and synchroing to, like, a Stardust or something like that. Like, something insane. Where, like, you'd have a really, really hard board to break. Which is amazing, but you're paying 5,000 life points, which is kind of steep in my my mind. So it's kind of like Cyberstein-ish thing to me. Also, you run the risk of getting like bottomless trap hold if you do that, which would just gonna suck because you pay the 5,000, then all your guys get removed from play. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going through this, or you can get like TT and stuff like that. Then the plants, which are like lone fire, recurring, stuff like that, and you wouldn't have to pay as many life points, or like in like plant princesses, because they can like lock the board down with all their plant stuff or their princess stuff. So I thought of that too. But this card is, well, that's not what I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about what deck is good in. I want to talk about what the card is now. Yes, it's a spell card, yes, but I'm talking about like what it means for the meta, like what type of card it is, not like what in accordance to the game. Okay, so is it like a skill-based card? Is it a card that like is like easy to play, like 6th Sense, where it's obvious what you're going to call, stuff like that? So I think that this new card is going to be one of the more skill-based cards in the game. Now you might be like, whoa, that's retarded. You don't know what you're talking about. This card's OP. Blah 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 blah. No. Okay. It's going to be a more skill-based card because you're paying us a lot of life points for something, and it's not necessarily going to win you the game. It reminds me of Solemn Judgment in that aspect, where you're going to be paying a lot of life points in order to do something that directly will not win you the game, but indirectly could secure you the game if you use it properly. Hence, skill-based card. Now, it's going to be at 3 when it releases. I don't know if that's going to be changing, like when it was to 6th Sense. I doubt it, although people probably will be saying it will. But that means players are going to be like, oh, this card lets me special summon infinite monsters. I'm going to play 3 of it in my deck. That doesn't need 3 of it. No, I like it a lot as a monster reborn for your deck. So I think I might be playing 3. But I'm not going to... oh, this guy's playing 3. I'm playing 3. Yeah, I'm scrub. I get it. But I think that people will misplay with this card and cause them to lose games. So, I'm playing Bujin. I will be playing this card for one reason. I can special summon back Yamato from my graveyard when I'm down to top decking, which is amazing, or any other Bujin Beast Warrior creature. So, like, for only 1,000 life points, for 1,000 life points I can get back a Yamato. I'm willing to pay 1,000 life points to get back a Yamato. And in Bujin, if we're down to top decking, my life points typically aren't hit at all because of all my like hairs and stuff like that. I might have taken like 2,000 damage by turn like 20 in Bujin. So, I'm not really worried about the whole life point thing. But in other decks, things like Black Wings, or I'm trying to think of like rogue stuff. Like Mermail, this would actually be really sweet in. Because even if they like TT you, if you special summon properly, it won't be too big of a deal. Like, you special summon Lins and Trites and stuff. But again, if you're a good enough player, you'll know how to do it. There's a lot of potential for this card to be really, really good in the current metagame. But it's going to take a lot of skill in order to play it. I don't think it's going to be... I think it's going to kick off rather quickly, but then it's going to drop off in popularity and then resurface again in popularity. Because people are going to be playing it, they're going to hate it, or they're going to hate playing against it at first. Because, like, oh, my opponent got special summon 5 guys for nothing, but they don't get to conduct the battle phase, which is the most important part of this whole thing. The part that makes it skill-based card is that you cannot conduct your battle phase. So you have to play around knowing that your opponent has another turn to get rid of all of your things before you have a chance to kill them. So you need to make sure that you can win when you play this card. Sorry, I'm driving by a cop right now. I don't want to get pulled over for having my phone out recording a YouTube video while driving. Yeah, so that's why I think it's a skill-based card. I want to be we're uploading another podcast tomorrow. Hopefully, we're recording it tomorrow. Hopefully be uploading too. And I'll probably be talking... Well, we're talking about all the cards from Dragons of Legend. So, this will be on there. That's my thought that this new card, really, really skill-based. I'm gonna test it as a 3 of, just because, like, I can pay 1,000 life points, put some back in Yamato, which is just amazing. Or Mikazuchi, or, like, a Susanoo from Graveyard, if it was summoned properly, of course. Stuff like that. So, this might be the new Reborn. It's gonna be really skill-based, so... That's how I feel about it. Like, Scrubs, when they had Solemn Judgment, didn't know how to play it right, and they lose because of it. Like, Solemn Judgment, your MST or something like that, and pay 4,000 life points, go to 4,000. Same with this thing. They're gonna like, oh, I can activate this card, special summon 5 guys from my graveyard. I want to pay 5,000 life points, and special summon, like, really bad cards and make, like, a really simple play, like summon Stardust Pass. So they've just essentially paid 5,000 life points, the special Stardust Dragon. It's freaking terrible. No joke. But, I mean, if it works, it works. Well, it won't work, because it's a very skill-based card. That's my opinion on it. I don't like everyone saying, oh, this is the next broken card in the game. No, Solemn Judgment was not broken. Solemn Judgment was fair. Unless you went first. And then it's kind of unfair that your opponent got Solemn Judgment before you could do anything else. But yeah, also it's a normal spell card, which is really important too. Like, normal spell cards are so easy to, like, deal with. Like, Sheehan, Bees, Crystio the Forbidden Spell, Anti-Spell Fragrance, stuff like that. So, like, if you have Anti-Spell Fragrance up, which is going to be popular here when Pendulums come out, they're going to have to pay 1,000 life points for the card to be activated, and 1,000 life points per monster they summon. So, at minimum, they're paying 2k life to activate this card, and at maximum, they're paying 5,000. Now, I'm not sure how it's worded exactly on the card. So, like, if you take the damage of the monsters you target... okay, so, like, you target 5 monsters, take 5,000, then special, or you special, then take 5,000. Because if you special, then take 5,000, I'm pretty sure, like, anything like a Bottomless or a TT will miss its timing to summon. Because on summon, the effect has yet to resolve to take the damage. So, I haven't read the card personally, but I will look into that to see how that works. Because, if you can't respond to the summon of those guys, the warning just got a hell of a lot better. But, again, I don't know. But we'll see how it goes. I'm going to be testing it out. So, yeah. Comment below, guys, with whatever discussion things you want me to talk about in the future. Because I will be more than happy to talk about anything you guys would like me to talk about. Yeah, I know most decks also, so... Although I need to practice with Murmurel again, because I haven't played Murmurel since Dragon Roller format. So, it's been a bit. But, again... Just let me know what you guys want to hear, talk about anything. Next card in Dragon's Legend, not so broken as everyone thinks. So I'll see you guys later.